Hello, BEVERLY troop. Welcome back. How are you guys? I want to welcome every single one of you. Guys, today I have an amazing show for you. And welcome to Pop Smash. I'm your host, Andy Shademan. And girl, you have no idea. Today I have two surprises for you, okay? First of all, we are being joined right now by my friend Daniel, okay? You probably have seen him everywhere on social media. He loves to talk all kind of shit, about the LGBTQ community or whatever other things that you can imagine. And he also just dropped an amazing single that I am obsessed with. And we're gonna talk all about that in a second. And then later, if you stay all the way till the end and you are a good boy or girl, you're gonna get access to my exclusive interview with Rosalyn from Members Only Palm Beach, which it was very controversial. A lot of you guys have different opinions about it, and you do not want to miss any of that, all right? Girl, we're gonna be talking about everything, but before we start, don't forget to subscribe right now, okay? Hit that notification bell, and I want to read all of your comments about everything that we're gonna be talking, because the tea is popping, all right? Okay, so welcome.
Yes, hello.
Introduce yourself to the world of YouTube.
Okay, well check this out. I'm Daniel in all caps. That's DANIEL. Often imitated, never duplicated, period. Okay.
Yes.
And I met Andy through Instagram, through all my ramblings and mess. So yes, you probably know me. I'm online, I'm making my reels, I'm talking all that shit, doing all that mess about, LGBT this, gay bestie that. I feel like I've gone viral for like 1,000 different topics at this point. Pick one, I've done it. I'm not a one-trick pony, but yes, I do have a single out. It's called Just For Tonight. Make sure you go to my profile, okay? Add the Alexander Music and go stream it. I know it's not the end of the interview, but I'm gonna say it now and I'm gonna say it at the end, okay?
Yes, plug that shit. All right, so I wanna ask you a couple of things, okay? So before we go into your music, so you are, as you say, you are known for all of your reels and comedy and all of that.
Yes.
How long have you been doing that?
Well, I mean, the reels and all that, literally just a year and a half.
Year and a half.
Yeah.
Because it has been very successful. Like, people really like you.
Well, they like me, they love me, or they love to hate me. You got to pick one.
Yeah. Well, that's how you know that you're making it,
Well, but you know what's crazy is that it's funny, I started a year and a half ago, but I actually started on TikTok in 2021, 22. And I started growing a following there, doing the same type of stuff. I'm not ranting with my personality. It was more so just memeable stuff. But then I was posting on Instagram and I couldn't I couldn't crack the code. I wasn't going viral yet. It was a lot of 2K views, 3K views, whatever. And then I did this one thing called the gay names, where I was see, you don't even know the side of me. This is OG Daniel. This is Orange County Housewives season 1. I went super viral doing this whole top 3 gayest names, and it was that Doja Cat little ding, ding.
Oh yeah.
And that got to 10 million views.
Wow.
10 million views. I kept doing it over and over again. The second one was 9, 8. It's in succession like that. 1 was 5, and it was just me pointing out the 3 gayest names. And so I remember people would stop me at the Abbey and stuff like that and be like, hey, you're that ding boy. And I fucking hated that. That is not what I want to be known for. Do you know what I mean? The gayest names or whatever. But this is 2022, before I was before my personality was out there.
Yeah.
And then, a year and a half ago, I stopped drinking. I picked up the phone one day and I said, I got something to say. And it was literally in this apartment. It was 10 o'clock at night and it went viral.
Wow.
And I started doing stuff with my personality, and that's because the stuff that I was doing before was more shareable content. It wasn't content for somebody to follow me on.
Okay.
And I don't know, I became unafraid. I started becoming, I was
no more PG-13.
No, I just I was afraid of what are my friends gonna think? I'm rambling, I'm talking all this shit, it's gonna be embarrassing. The truth is that nobody cares.
Yes.
And the people who are judging you are just judging you for that little period of time. And then when I started going viral, all the hate came in too. Sometimes I say little edgy things, which I don't think anything I say is edgy. But now I don't get hate anymore. I think people are realizing that I'm not going anywhere. And So people don't hate on me anymore, and I kind of miss it.
Well,
Like,
I mean, you can always find like a new little niche into your like thing, you know, and they will find a place. But like, you know, like I believe the haters are just like a part of success, you know, because like you say, like jealousy is always going to be there. You know, there are people that wish that they do what we're doing, you know, and they don't have the guts to do it, you know, or they just think differently, or they're just like random, I don't know, over Christian people that hate everyone. I have no idea.
They just don't have the guts. They just don't have the guts to do it.
But I think, hey, I always say, and I said this literally to even like housewives or like every single person that I know, like, you know that you make it when you have like 50% fans and 50% haters, you know, like 100%. That's when you know that people are paying attention to you. Also, like, you can hate me, but like, thank you for the view anyways. That's what I'm,
and the comment.
And the comment, yeah. That moves the metrics, you know, so like, leave those comments, you know, because...
No, there's this one roided gay guy who like, oh God, it's so unfortunate, nice body, but the face, it's like, baby, it's the face of life. Like, he has lived, honey. It's very lived in, very homely. And he had the nerve to get on my comment section, and I still have the screenshot because he basically told me that like he's like a 5.5, like talking like he was calling me ugly.
Yeah. Girl.
Which, okay, bitch. But, okay, bitch. Not saying I'm the hottest guy on earth, but girl, come on. Like, and so I still have the comment because I'm not gonna lie, like, it affected me. It actually hurt my feeling. Like, it hurt my feelings. So I told myself, I was like, one day I'm gonna make this into a t-shirt, and I have his handle on there and his avatar, and I'm gonna make it into a t-shirt. So she's gonna get real mad. Yeah. But when I do come out with some merch, which is gonna be soon, that is gonna go. I'm being so serious. It's his comment. I have it saved in a folder, everything, and it's just him talking about the way that I look.
That is
and
so
I'm like,
shitty.
And then I went and I saw his profile, and I said, "Oh, mama, I know you're not talking about the way that I look."
No.
Because baby, I fight fire with fire. You know? I'm not a bully. Do you know what I'm saying?
I will go down with you. Like, I will stoop to your level.
Bro, what did Cardi say? Take you to hell, bitch. I don't, actually, to be honest with you, that's a little bit of a lie. I don't really engage too much. Every now and then I got time. If one really stands out and they just look so stupid, I will go and I will like give my little rebuttal, and usually my comment back will get like hundreds of likes. So I got you, bitch.
Sometimes even like the fans have your back more than what you have to do, you know? So like...
No, 100%.
Yeah. All right, so now let's talk about music. Because honestly, you dropped the song. To be very honest, like I love music, but like I listened to your song and I immediately became drawn to it. Like I like the beat, I like... And it's one of those songs that you can hear over and over and over, you know? I don't know. Can we like put it, or is it gonna get like copyrighted?
No, I'm the copyright.
So tell me about it. Tell me how long have you wanted to do music? Have you been doing music for a while? How was the process of like doing this song?
Well, I've been doing music forever. So I started doing music when I was 9. I like wrote my first song. And I don't know, the process with me has been kind of like a drawn out thing, right? Like I was always like in music lessons. I went to like one of the top performing arts magnet schools like in the country for high school. Like it's always been something that has been ingrained in me. It's the only thing I wanted to do. But I don't know, I feel like I was always like afraid to come out with stuff, you know? And also too, like things for me didn't work out when I was younger. Like I'm 34 years old now. Everything for me has happened in reverse. Like from puberty to developing my craft as like a musician, just even like moving here to LA. Like I moved here when I was 28. Okay. I had to like get my bearings. I was a barista when I was 28 for like 3 years. Like everything for me, I've kind of like slowly blossomed. So I was always just kind of like getting in my own way. Like I would make music, I was always in the studio, but it was just never good enough. It was never, I had that typical thing that we all have where it's just you want perfection, but perfection is the enemy. It's never going to be perfect. And you're never even going to get close to perfect if you don't just start putting stuff out. Like look at Old Town Road. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That song was made from a beat online, which is where I get my beats from. So like it's like things don't have to be perfect for you to put it out, but again, you have to kind of like get to the point where you get tired of mediocrity and say, hey, I want to like put my art out. So I don't know. I moved here 8 years ago, and it's taken me up until this long. 3 really annoying relationships. The song was written 8 years ago. It was one of the first songs I wrote when I got to LA. So the song is about anxiety and like these LA city lights always set the tone. Like if you really listen to the lyrics of the song, like I'm talking about roaming the streets of Los Angeles at night, and it's like my anxiety is consuming me.
Wow.
So I'm like talking to a monster, like a face with a million eyes. Like the song is actually pretty profound. That's the thing. I always tell people like to read the lyrics. The song has a really big hook.
Taylor Swift shed. Like you're very well crafted.
No, it's very like, and it's very true to like the way that I felt back then too. Like I was very, it was like I wrote the song in like 15 minutes, and I was in my bedroom at the time. That it was a blow up mattress, and I had this iMac that I don't use anymore on 2 Tupperware bins, and I had literally a sheet as like the blind to my like in this apartment. Like it's insane. But it's just full circle to put it out now. But yeah, I don't know. I stopped drinking. I got my shit together. I became unafraid, and here we are. And my next single's coming out soon. But yeah, wow, the long track. 34 years old. I put my first single out. Okay.
Look, I mean, first of all, congratulations, because I feel that you really did a good job. You know. Second of all, I feel like, I mean, we are in LA and it's like 2026, so like 30s are like the new 17s, you know? So like,
well, we can do like probably 8 or 5 of my
probably, so like, we are very young, you know, like.
Yes. Well, also, so the industry is different now too.
Yeah, it's different. You can blow up on TikTok, you can blow up on YouTube, you can blow up everywhere, and it's literally the same way that they used to do it before when it comes to music, you know, and all of that. I know you're working on the second one, right? Well,
the second single's done. I'll play you some off the record, but it's done already, and we're shooting the music video next week. So that will be out in March.
Cool.
Yeah, like I'm trying to get out as soon as possible, honestly, because shooting on the 15th, so I want to have it out by the end of March.
Are you working on like a song of the summer?
So the song for the summer is already done too. I have like a bunch of songs in queue.
Okay.
It's just a matter of which one am I going to put out. But the song for the summer is very disco-y. Yeah. It's very cool. It's going to give. The girls are going to eat it up. They're going to gag.
Are you ready for the Abby, Mickey's?
I am
everywhere.
Ready. You know what? I am ready for this little record deal. You know, I don't need a big record deal. I just want a little support, a little backing, because you know music is very expensive. But no, I feel I'm very comfortable putting myself out there now. And I always think to myself, I'm like, God, I was so dumb when I was younger. Like I should have I didn't have the confidence. I didn't have the seasoning. I also like with all the shit that I was doing back then, like, yes, I was writing a lot and I was always recording and things like that. But I was also at the same time so unfocused, like very delulu. Like I wanted to be a star, but like I was also falling out of the club all the time. So like not falling out literally, but like prioritizing the wrong things.
Yes. Also, like everything happens for a reason in the moment that it needs to happen.
I would never, even this level of like social media, which I'm not even like, like I get stopped at coffee shops, things like that. Even this little level of it, I don't think I'd be able to hold it back then.
All right. So you love social media, you love music, you know. And one of the reasons that, you know, I got him here is because he also loved Bravo.
I do.
And pop culture, you know, and all of that. So one of the things that I wanted to do was just pick your brain, you know, about a little things, you know. Over here, what we do is we smash everything that happened on pop culture during the week in general.
Smash.
You know, yes. We love a good smash. So
that's right.
so weekend was the Grammys, right?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yes.
No. We love the Grammys. We love everyone there. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of like discussion, between fashion and, of course, like the ICE situation,
Yeah.
and like all of the speech, and all of that happened. Bad Bunny, of course, win, best everything, I love him. I mean, Bad Bunny is Bad Bunny, I cannot wait for his halftime show on. Is it this weekend?
It's this weekend, and I just found out like a few hours ago. I was like, "What? The Super Bowl is this weekend?"
I mean, I'm not a sports person, so like I have no idea about that. But like, I think it's this weekend, and I think that right there is going to be insane. Iconic. Yes, I think he's gonna bring the whole thing down, and so many people are just going to be with their mouths shut completely. Did you saw Justin Bieber at the Grammys?
I saw clips.
What do you think about the whole going in his underwear performing? Because a lot of people were like excited and a lot of people were like very upset about it.
To be really honest, I don't see why anyone cares one way or the other. Because I just don't care. I was just oh, okay. I was like, I think he sounded great.
He sounded great.
Listen,
yes.
I'm a believer. Like, I love his music. Like, I will tell you, listen, him and his personality and all the other things aside, not that there's anything wrong with his personality, but he's definitely been through the ringer. But he is a great artist.
Yes. I think it was very much, I think it kept it on point with the fact that he wants to be this simple person now, His album, his last couple albums were supposed to be like very, like, he works very hard on them, but it was supposed to be just like a simpler kind of music, he's not into like the big mainstream kind of like music anymore, even though they became very successful, and like especially the last album was like really big, to the point that he was nominated for a Grammy. I mean, he lost, but like he was nominated for a Grammy, but I think
who wasn't nominated for a Grammy?
Who?
Nicki Minaj.
And girl. Oh my God, no, don't.
God, what a catastrophe
oh
that
my
is.
God.
Oh my God.
That anaconda died so fast, like, I can't.
She is done so, but
Do you follow the dramas between, Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez and all of that?
Well, I'm going to be team Selena till the day I die, so
yes.
I'm not up to date on it.
I mean, nothing has happened recently. It's just like, the last thing was like Justin Bieber leaving a comment on a picture of like 2016 of him kissing Selena, and it's...
Recently?
Yes, this happened like...
What did he say?
Some weeks ago. No, so, that there is this trend that people are putting pictures of 2016?
Yeah.
So...
I haven't done eggs, I'm like very...
Yeah, me neither, but like that's the thing, So anyways, the point is that he didn't post a picture, but if you go through his feed all the way to like 2016, right, which is a lot, there is a picture of him and Selena Gomez kissing when they were younger.
Okay.
Right? Nothing weird there, right? Because this is an old picture. But then when you go to the comments, he literally right now in 2026 liked a comment from someone that it will say something like it was in Spanish, but in English it will say like long life to the couple. So I was like, why would you do that? That's like...
Well, listen. As somebody who has had a big love in their life, I have had a big love in my life that I feel very similarly. Like, I think my next song is about him. Okay? And I think that, like, there are some people... Like, it's very clear that there's, like, some sort of thing there.
I mean, the feelings are, like, there.
No, of course. And to say that she... And I'm sure she, for herself... And all the therapy she's had to go to, like clearly she's had an issue letting go of that as well.
But my thing is like, why would you do it when you know that people are gonna be talking about it?
Maybe he's one of those things where it's like blink twice if you're in trouble.
Well, I mean, sometimes I'm like, are you? I mean, I don't know who to like blame, because sometimes I think it's Justin Bieber and sometimes I think it's Hailey Bieber, because Hailey Bieber also does some kind of shit like all the time, and I'm like, why? Like,
listen, she's fine. She's not my favorite. She's not my favorite person. I'm sorry. I think, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
I think if someone is portrayed to be a little bitchy more than once, maybe twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100,000 times, I think there's something there. You know, however, not my business. I don't know her. However, there is, to Hailey Bieber's defense, if I were coming in to a public relationship with a man who I knew had such a big public love like that, who clearly was not over her, that's on Hailey Bieber. But I'll also defend her that it's not her fault either, and he shouldn't be doing shit like that.
No, he shouldn't at all.
They're in a relationship.
Yes.
Regardless of my feelings toward her or not, like, she's still a human being, and if I were her, I think I would probably be a little bitchy too.
This relationship between Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber, you know, I think it will always be there on the fans' minds or wherever, you know. So of course you can be annoyed that, you know, you will never be seen as the person that Justin Bieber was supposed to be with, right? But at the same time, and this is what I always say to these celebrities, you know, and everyone, is like, now you are on the public eye. Everything is about perception at the end of the day. You know, it's how the world is going to see you.
Perception is reality.
Yes. So why would you go around liking shit about Selena Gomez or Benny Blanco? You know, why would you like send cease and desist allegedly to, you know, content creators that are talking shit about you? You know, like, why would you do that, right? Knowing that more people are just gonna talk bad about you. Just like, keep it quiet. Don't say anything. They just like let it go. Like many celebrities, people talk shit about them. They don't do anything because they're above that. You know, they're like, that's fuck that shit. You know.
Shit, I'm scared about talking about this right now. You know, like I don't know. I just that's a sticky situation because also, like, in Hailey's defense, like, how do you live up to that?
No, she could never. You know, but that at the end of the day, if I was Hailey Bieber, right? What I would be doing is like, look, that is never gonna change on those fans' minds. Yeah. No matter what she does, you know. I mean, she already have a kid with Justin Bieber. Like, that's never gonna change. That the fact that people are gonna think that, just so you have to live for yourself and your relationship, you know. Yeah,
but also like he should make her feel comfortable.
Oh yeah, no, look, I'm not defending Justin Bieber. I believe that Justin Bieber does a lot of shit behind closed doors, you know. And he's clearly traumatized by a lot of shedding.
Like, if you're gonna ask me if he's still in love with Selena Gomez or not, I mean, my answer is probably gonna be yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. You know, before we jump to Bravo, did you saw the trailer for The Devil Wears Prada 2?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I didn't think anything.
Wow. The only person who didn't thought anything.
I'm not into the whole, like, Miranda not knowing who they are.
Wow. Well,
I don't buy it. It's hokey. I'm not into it. I'm just like, this is like, I feel like they were really struggling to come up with a part 2 because they didn't need a part 2, to be quite honest with you. And I watched that trailer with really high hopes and I said, yeah, no. This did not need to be made. Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
we'll see though.
Just to tell you, because the trailer just became the most watched trailer in the history.
In history altogether?
Yes.
Interesting. So everyone's really buying Miranda not knowing who everyone is.
There are a lot of theories, and I think that's what is driving people. Like,
I hope. What I'm thinking is that it's a gimmick, and that's not really how it is. Because as part of the storyline, I don't know how to stop.
I think. Well, there were people saying that Miranda has dementia, which I don't think it is. the fact, you know, there were people saying that, you know, she is the ultimate like boss, so it will be kind of like really on brand. That she doesn't give a shit about what an assistant was doing 20 years ago, you know?
Well, you know what? Okay, so maybe I'm coming back into liking it again. Yeah. I do. Okay, I see that.
You know, so people were like, yeah, maybe eventually, you know, she's gonna be like, oh, right, you know, like, I mean, can you remember everyone from like 20 years ago, you know? And this was not like a main, I mean, it was a main character for us for the movie, but like, if you think as a person's life, it's not like she changed Miranda's life, you know? So
no, but like they ended the first movie with Miranda being like, oh, like, you know, you remind me a lot of myself. Like, they clearly had a bond. Like, I don't think you do forget someone who also just left you in the middle of Rome.
Or maybe she's being a bitch.
Because Anne Hathaway ran out and just left her there.
Yeah.
So like, no, I would remember that.
Yeah.
I would 100% remember that.
Yeah. Are you gonna like overdress? Did you saw that Anne Hathaway
No.
said that she wants everyone to go and like wear their best outfits, something that Miranda will approve to go to watch the movie.
I'm gonna wear this outfit right here with a hoodie on and some Sour Patch watermelons in my pocket. Okay.
I wanna like. It is time to give a shout out to our partners of this video, and first and most important, as you know, I have been working with them for a very long time, so this will be nothing with our beautiful partners of Rose Forever. As you know, Rose Forever are real roses with a special treatment with oils that make every bouquet to last up to a year, guys. Yes, they are super beautiful. They have different sizes, different colors. They ship everywhere. Guys, this is the best gift that you can give. Also, now they are selling their amazing candles. They smell so good. You know me, I'm a candle person. I need to have candles around me all the time, and Rose Forever has the best fragrances ever. Guys, they are having a very special, discount right now for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is around the corner, and this is the perfect gift for your girl, your wife, your girlfriend, or even your boyfriend, your husband, like whoever you want to say I love you, you can do it with roses from Rose Forever. So make sure to go to the link in the description below. And when you are gonna go to the checkout, use my code AndyVDay20, AndyVDay20, and you will get $20 off your order, okay? So go and get your flowers from Rose Forever right now. Alright, now if you love to wear contact lenses for like a party, to be different, or just because it's a Tuesday night, why not? I recommend you guys to go to TOLLYLOLLY. They have the most amazing contact lenses that you will ever see. Not only they have like all the colors that you can imagine, right? From like the regular blue, brown, green, whatever, to the craziest colors that you can imagine. They sent me all of these beautiful packages. We have 4 different, colors of contact lenses, but also they are so real, guys. Like one of the most real contact lenses that I have seen in my life. I have worn contact lenses many times for many occasions, and as you can see over here, let me see over here the camera, like the color is just incredible. Like when you put it in your eye, it's so natural. I have wear it sometimes that people don't even know that I am wearing contact lenses. That's how real they are. My personal favorite ones are of course like the blue one and the purple one. Actually, it was such a hit, guys. So I recommend it 100%. Go and check them out. The link is also going to be on the description below. And when you go to the checkout, don't forget to use my code SOTO, and you will get a very special discount as well, guys. So go, remember, TOLLYLOLLY, and you can find them on social media as well. They are everywhere. They are the sensation right now. This is the best contact lenses for you or for anyone in your family. All right, now let's keep talking about things that matter, because it's time to talk about Bravo.
Not things that matter.
Yeah. That's what we are here for, like Bravo, Bravo, right. Bravo. Okay, so there is a couple of things that happened, Last week on Sunday, we had the season finale of Potomac. And the season finale, because the season finale was like the week before, but we got the interview with Karen Huger, and Andy Cohen, and a lot of people are not happy, I just want to talk about the reaction of the people, because people are saying that she's not taking any accountability for the DUI, for not even her first, this is her 4th DUI,
Yeah.
She talks in the interview, she says that, she says that she's an alcoholic, but then she says that she doesn't have problems with alcohol. Then she says that she has problems with prescription drugs. Then she says like it's just here and there. It's very wishy-washy, you know? So do you believe that that Karen Huger should return to Potomac given the situation that she was right now? Like should she
Yeah, absolutely. She has to entertain me. Absolutely, for my entertainment, solely for my entertainment. You know, here's the thing. You know, here's the thing about people like Karen is that like she came into the franchise very like the grand dame. These are the rules of etiquette. Anytime someone is that pinned up and follows rules, and you have to be proper, and there's always skeletons in the closet. And that's why me, like, I'm rah-rah. I'm very just like, you know, what you see is what you get, because I trust more people that are just more rah-rah. You know what I mean? Like people who judge everybody like that and who just pretend to be so highfalutin, it's because you're overcompensating for some other shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, and also too, she has like 3 or 4 DUIs. You would think you would take it. 3 or 4 DUIs? Baby girl. I don't even think she can ever go to Canada at this point, like, or any of that. Because once you have like your second one, like it's like you're like banned from going to other countries, certain countries and shit. You're not going to take any accountability?
I mean, to me, like I watched the interview and she was very much, like she would talk, and Andy literally will have to like, but you did that, but you she's like, I don't have a problem with alcohol, and then she says, well, you just said that you are an alcoholic, but now you're saying that you don't have a problem with alcohol. Like, you know, it's like so weird, you know? And then she's like, oh, you know, like my first DUI was 20 years ago. Like it didn't matter, right? And then he's like, well, what about the other 3?
10. What about the one you just went to jail for?
Yeah. And also like, she went to jail. You know, I mean, she literally talked about being in a cell, you know, with like a metal toilet, you know, and like the whole thing, right? If after going through all that experience, you do not come out here completely humble and being like, I will never do that again. I'm so sorry to the world, you know, I don't think she will ever like take that accountability.
Well, her whole character arc of her being this grand dame who's perfect, like, I mean, that's donezo. Because the other girls are going to eat her alive now. Like, it's like all this judging, all this bullshit, yet they don't have DUIs. They're not making terrible mistakes. Like, Giselle is the whole franchise. Let's just say that. Karen and Giselle hold that place together. You know what I'm saying? But she was always coming for Giselle, always commenting on every Giselle this, Giselle that, da-da-da-da-da-da. But Giselle ain't out here acting a fool. Yeah, it's you. So that's should she come back? I mean, from an entertainment perspective, yeah, of course.
But I think if she returns, she's just gonna be food for all of the other ladies because they will go against her like so hard.
Right, but what's that check gonna give? The check is good enough. I might make myself available on the platter too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what is she gonna? I mean, she needs to get paid. What's Ray up to? Is Ray still with her?
Yeah, they're still there. But she actually said that because they're having like marital problems for a while. Yeah. So she literally said on the interview, like, yeah, we're still together, but we actually had a conversation that after I returned to home and like everything kind of like settled down, like if I want to get a divorce, that he will be fine with it. I'm like, girl, let that poor man go. That man wants to go to Florida, you know, like retire.
Yeah. Also, she gotta get with the security guard. Remember what's his name?
Blue Eyes.
Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
Because if you don't think I believe that, I believe that. Baby, I'm sorry. Like, I don't believe. I think her and Ray have a beautiful relationship. I'm sure whatever it's turned into is that.
I don't believe. You know what? I will go so far. I don't believe that she was like cheating on him. I think they had an agreement. You know, because
she doesn't want to admit that. That's exactly what I thought.
Yes, because look, at the end of the day, Ray is like 17 years older than her. You know. So, and she's like 50 something. So this guy is like 70 something. You know, almost 80. Of course, like he's gonna be like, ugh, I don't want to even sleep with you. Like go do your thing, you know, and then just come here and make me food, and that's it, you know.
No, but I don't think she's not gonna admit that though.
No.
She's gonna try to stay face, typical Southern, like that Mary. Like, it's like, girl, aren't you tired, girl? Like, let it down. Just say you was fucking some guy and let's move on.
Yeah. I mean, it would be kind of iconic if she would just be like the first housewife with like an open marriage. Like an open marriage, you know?
I mean, but also her husband is 100 years old. Like, let the poor man go and just enjoy his life.
Yes. Ray, I feel so every single time that I see Ray on camera, he's just like,
Ray is
like what
so
I'm doing
tired.
here. All right, so let's talk last but not least, of course, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, because that's what is happening right now, you know?
That.
Let's start before we get into like what is happening right now. What are your thoughts on this season as a season? Are you enjoying it or are you kind of like...
No, I'm enjoying it. I am. So far, I'm very much enjoying it. I love Rachel.
Oh, Rachel is amazing.
Love Rachel. Oh my God.
She was made for this.
She also, not even that, but she's just so cool.
Yeah.
She's so chill. Like, something about her, I'm like, oh, I want to be besties with her for real. And every thought she has about Amanda is my exact thought. Like, my face is always cracking. Let me tell you something. Before we go, Bose, I am in love with Bose.
Bose has a lot of energy. And
Bose is just, it just reads from the screen. Like, listen, I can sense things with people. It's just, I don't even have to meet you. You can tell she's just a ray of light. Yeah. She's a good person.
Yes.
And also, she worked hard. She didn't marry anyone. That is her.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
I love Bose, and she's great. And everything that you said, exactly. The only thing that I don't understand is the damn kid thing. Like,
her trying to have a kid?
Yes. So
she want to give him a kid.
No, but that's it. Bitch, you're almost 50 years old. You already had kids that are grown, and you're putting your body through all of this. You're gonna have a kid that when this kid is 15, she's gonna be like 65, like to me, it's crazy. And a lot of people are actually going around talking about this online because it doesn't make sense. And a lot of people are thinking that is the guy pressuring her into having a kid. She
said that on the last episode. She said not that he was pressuring her, but she said that he really wants a kid. And she goes, what if I can't have one? Then what happens? She literally says that on the episode. Like, the guy wants a baby.
But then my question is, when you have money, why don't you just have a surrogate?
I thought of that too. Especially, she might go that way. I just think that she's just like a warrior. It's a lot of shit to put on your body because a guy wants a baby.
Yeah.
But I think that she should get a surrogate. I thought about this. I was like, why isn't she just paying a surrogate $100K? Here it is.
Thin, and then you get the baby, you're still a mom, but it's just like, look, these pregnancies are so high risk,
100%.
So and you're going to put all of your body through all of this. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, didn't she have like a lot of problems when she had her kid? Or was that another person? I remember.
No, I think, she was born early, no?
Something like that, so you already have like a history, on that. And now you want to like do all of this again. I'm like, I hate when rich people complicate their lives because you have the money. You have the money to like get a surrogate, get 5 surrogates and have 5 kids, but like, I'm just, to me, it's dumb. I don't know. I think it's going to be curious to see what she ended up doing at the end of the day.
I hope she's happy and healthy now. The other shit going on that show, girl,
I already told you a little bit about this, look, look, if you are watching my other channel, you probably have heard me say this 1,000 times. I don't love Amanda, but I don't dislike her because I feel that she is putting pressure on all of these women that we kind of like needed to see on the show.
Well, no, what she's doing is irritating them to no end.
Yes.
And she's so I will give it that. I was actually going to tell you, like, as much as I dislike her, that I can't stand her, she is bringing drama.
Yes.
So she might get a second season because of the fact that she's so unlikable. Because the thing is that, like, I don't know how, like, she is just, like, awful. like awful. Like even in the car ride, even Erica was like, "Girl, don't stunt."
Look, my only thing, the only thing that I have been giving Amanda, because it's not like I have been a fan at all. You know, even from the beginning, I was like, she's like weird, you know, and like annoying. She's
constantly
annoying,
talking about people who just
the one-upping, you know. Like yes, exactly. You know, to me, and I keep saying this, she is a mix between Brandy Glanville and Dana Wilkie. You know, so she's kind of like that new money, thinking that she's gonna change the rules of society in Beverly Hills, you know, and all of that. And it's kind of like, that's just not how this works, right?
People with real wealth don't sit there and talk about it like that.
Exactly.
These women have been wealthy for
never.
They have been wealthy forever.
Yes.
They don't care. They don't want to hear you talk about how expensive
most of them, because there is a couple on that cast that they don't have money. So
no, you know. I'm sure. I don't know to see like you do, but and also Amanda gonna leave Dorit alone. I mean, because you know what, you're gonna leave my little Dorit alone.
Girl, I can't with Dorit. I'm sorry. I can't with Dorit.
Alone, okay, I love Dorit. I love Dorit standing up for herself. Now I love all that. And I'm sorry, the whole thing at the dinner, that was some bullshit.
No.
That was some bullshit.
I have to tell you,
when Amanda brought up her kid in that situation and used her deceased son as a ploy to deflect from taking responsibility for something so petty.
I don't think she used it.
I think that was you even heard Bose like talking about like, not Bose, who was it that came in and they were like, you can't decide how someone is going to like react. You know what I mean? Like you can't use your son in that trial as to get out of something that you did when it's
I think at the end of the day, because this is how I see it, you know, they're having that conversation, okay? First of all, I still don't understand why saying that you should not talk shit about your ex-husband on camera because he might brought problems to you is a bad thing to do, because it is true, you know?
I don't feel like she delivered it that way though. It was being very like...
But who delivered it? It was coming from, who said, I mean, Amanda said it to someone and someone said it to Dorit, you know?
Yeah, it was Sutton, wasn't it?
I think it was Sutton or something like that. So I think that's the first, like, you know, game right there. It was probably said the wrong way. But anyways, that's a given, you know? Like, you are about to go into a divorce with a man who has money, right? So you do not want to get into talking shit on camera, because a judge could easily say, you are more worried about trashing your ex-husband. What about your kids? Like, you know that your kids are gonna hear this, right? You know that your kids are gonna talk about this. So it's all about the wellness of the kids for you know, all of that. So it's a given that you should not be doing that on camera. Talk all the shit with your friends or whatever you want to do, you know, but on camera. So when she said that, when Amanda said that, I was like, yeah, I don't even think that it was like a shade or, you know, nothing wrong. Now, we're talking about the dinner. They are all there sitting down, right? And Dorit says, okay, yeah, what do you mean? You know, I want to talk about that. We already saw Amanda, you know, being kind of like weird during that dinner.
No. Well, I mean, she's always weird.
Yes,
but like Dorit, the way that Dorit asked Amanda, though, she didn't attack her. Like, there was no attack.
No. I don't think. Look, I don't think it was like an attack of like, you fucking bitch. I just believe that, of course, she was on her bubble of feelings, Amanda, you know, because of, you know, the anniversary, right? And the only thing that I'm gonna say is that when Amanda said at that moment, you know, today is the anniversary of my son's passing, I think at that moment, everyone should just like shut up, and Dorit should just have said like, oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. Let's not talk about this then. You know, and then kind of like move on.
Well, Dorit did say that.
No, she didn't.
No, Dorit did say, okay, you know what, Amanda? We don't need to talk about this, right? And then Amanda kept going. And then Dorit goes, so do you want to talk about it or do you not want to talk about it?
No.
That's verbatim. She was like, okay, well, do you want to talk about it or do you not want to talk about it? Like,
because they asked, because then after Dorit said that, someone asked again, Amanda, and you already said, and Amanda said like, well, just like, don't talk about your ex-husband. But at the end of the day, look, I don't know if it's common sense to me, but if I was in that situation and someone is telling me that is there an anniversary of their dead kid, which was not a miscarriage, she actually gave birth to the kid and then died, you know, I would just be like even like I think I would just be like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna touch that at all, you know.
No, 100%. I would, regardless of how I feel about somebody, like I wouldn't touch it either. Like
And
I would have just stopped the whole thing. But I just thought it was a little weird the way the whole. It just seemed a little calculated to me, and because we're talking about a deceased child, I don't think something about the whole thing rubbed me the wrong way. I just did not. It felt to me very like how convenient of her to bring it up right then and there, and not like it's just very.
It's like
it's odd.
It's
odd to me.
My other thing is like, first of all, I don't think that Amanda was at her house thinking like, oh, if Dorit asks me this, I'm gonna talk about my dead child. I don't think that was something that she was doing. And second of all, it's not even that much tea. It's not even like Amanda was saying, you know, like, oh, Dorit was cheating with someone or something like that. It's the stupidest thing in the world.
Yeah,
because it's, you know, so like I believe that Dorit is still trying to, you know, get whatever she needs to keep the drama going as well, you know?
Yeah.
To the point that even Kathy was pushing Dorit to like shut up and apologize and just be the bigger person right now, you know, because you know they know that was wrong, you know.
Dorit did come over there and try to be nice to her, and Amanda was just like not.
Well,
like,
I mean, at the end of the day, like once you are there, look, is Amanda living in a weird reality? Yes, you know, and is Amanda needs to understand how reality TV works? Yes, of course. Like on the last episode, Amanda was being like, oh, can we just have a conversation without conflict? It's like, bitch, do you even watch the show? Like, no, we can't, you know, like, of course.
For me, let's talk about Amanda's business. Because that is the weird part to me. And you know what? And you know what the craziest thing too is that like, Amanda's not like, I'm going to assume she's not dumb. So reality TV exposes stuff. And her business model is a little weird. Like I've heard some of the deep dives on it, and I'm not saying this is all allegedly. I'm not saying yes or no, or I don't know what's going on. But I do think it's a little bit, her business model is a little odd. And I don't know if I would have gone on reality TV if I had a business like that. Because it's kind of just, it's not building it up.
Well, I think business-wise,
it's a weird company.
Time will tell, you know, like time will tell. Because until this point, you know, there are not real accusations, you know, against the business. The business is basically she decided to talk about manifestation and then applying to money and then kind of like blow up. You know, that's what she's saying.
Yeah, and here's the thing is that I don't hate on the game, okay? Because you can make a course about anything. I can get on there and make a course about giving people advice. At the end of the day, as long as I'm paying my taxes and people want to pay for this service and they want to talk to me about something,
that's everyone's problem. You know, like
there's nothing that you can really get her on, but the court of public opinion can get her though. And I'm surprised that she chose to get on a reality show and talk about her business if it is something like that. Because that type of business is very slippery, and she's not painting it well.
Yes, so I think again, like I think time will tell because we have seen it many times with many housewives that you know if you're doing something wrong, it's gonna show up. If you have skeletons in the closet, you know they're going out.
Jen Shaw.
Yeah. So it's gonna be there no matter. You cannot outsmart them, and also now. After so many, you know, housewives have been in problems with the law, it is a fact that agencies like the FBI has their eyes on all of these rich people with these businesses, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So, of course, if something sketchy is going to be happening, we're probably going to be seeing it very soon, right? I believe, because this is the thing, I read a lot of comments, you know, across social media, and I'm just thinking like a lot of people don't understand the manifestation thing of it, right? And that's why people think that, oh, it's a scam because why are you selling me? You know, why are you selling me? That's different, you know, because it's something that you just don't believe, you know? So like, that's why some people think that it might be a scam. I want to know if it's a scam, if people are losing their money, you know, or if people are like what happened with Whitney Rose on Salt Lake City, you know, like people are literally accusing her of having like a multi-level company, right? Or
A pyramid scheme.
a pyramid scheme, you know.
Well, the thing about the manifestation stuff is that like you don't. The thing that's concerning about her business is that she even gives people scholarships. It's so expensive that she gives certain people scholarships to do it. You don't need to take a course on manifestation. There's free videos on YouTube. There's books. There's like, you don't need to spend $4,000 to learn how to manifestation. I believe in all of that. It's all within you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need some girl with a beautiful photo of her on a yacht laid out trying to tell me about manifesting money when she's getting money from telling all these people. The money she's getting is from telling us how to manifest, quote unquote. But like, I have a problem with scholarships being given. I have a problem with that. She's not a teacher.
Yes.
She's not a PhD.
I think she has a master's degree.
Whatever. Like, it's just, it's a little weird.
Yeah, no, it is 100% weird. Like, and I understand that. But at the end of the day, prove it is going to be as hard as prove that Mary Cosby's church is a cult. Because even like it might like for people like us, it's kind of like obvious that it's not like.
And it's like Scientology.
Weird.
You can't.
Scientology, exactly.
They're monsters, but you can't get them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. So at the end of the day, it's like it might be, but it isn't. You know, until we have the IRS or the FBI or something like that telling us like, oh, this is the crime. You know, this is why we are charging them or whatever, right?
Right.
So to me, it's like you said, like it's the game, right? I'm more concerned when it comes to Beverly Hills is like, is she gonna be able to stand her ground with the other ladies, right?
I don't think she's cut out for the show.
I think she has to just learn. Now, the only thing that I can tell you is that I have been to several events hosted by, you know, other housewives right now that she actually has been invited and she's in there, right? So she is in a good place with some of the housewives. Actually, I think the only housewife that she's not in a good place right now are Erica and Dorit. So that kind of like makes me think or makes me believe maybe she's watching herself on the show because this was filmed, like 7 months ago? So maybe she's watching herself on the show and being like, oh shit, I think I have to like change who I am, you know? And then...
Yeah, but that change who she is for the camera, but that, what you saw, especially when someone's green and hasn't been on camera before, that's her.
Yes.
That is the most real. So she comes back totally different next season. Oh, baby, you are playing. Because that's what I'm saying. That's for sure her. I mean, she's obnoxious. She talks about her money all the time. Like, new money 101. Like,
yeah.
I've been on dates with guys that talk about their money, and I will never talk to you again.
Yes.
I don't, like, listen, I've been known to date a wealthy man or two. Or three. In fact, all of them. But I just, like, wealthy people don't sit there and talk about it all the time. Like, it's just like, even Rachel was like, girl, what? Like, we all work. Yeah, even Bose was like, how are you going to teach people how to make money when you never had a job? She said, well, you teach me how to make money, you never even had a job. Like, how are you going to teach people how to make money? Like,
I mean, look,
don't you need to have a job first? Like, it's just very, like...
The only thing that I'm going to say is, I don't know if she's going to get a second season or not. I will feel like maybe she's going to get a second season. But the only thing that I like is, like we said at the beginning, that she's pushing these other ladies crazy, you know, and we need that in the show. We need that because otherwise, I think the season could be a little bit boring. Like if we didn't have the drama with Amanda and Dorit, you know, because what else is really happening? You know, now we're going to be moving into the drama with Kyle and Dorit, you know, and all of that is coming after. But like
Dorit, Kyle said on Watch What Happens Live the other day, she said that they're not speaking right now.
No, they're not.
But what's the tea?
Well, I mean,
what's the inside scoop, girl? Tell us.
Dorit, I mean, I'm telling you, I mean, Dorit has a secret agenda, you know, and she had that agenda since they decided to file for divorce. Why? Because PK and Dorit don't have money, allegedly. So
what's the secret agenda, you think?
I mean, the secret agenda is that now she needs storylines. Now she cannot lose the Beverly Hills job, you know, the Real Housewife job, because now she needs the money.
And she's been there for a while, so she's getting coins.
You know, she's getting coins, exactly, and she cannot lose this job. So what is she gonna do? Last season, she decided to go against Kyle, right? and go hard. And Kyle is a housewife who has a lot of fans, but also has a lot of haters. So, you know, everyone was like, yeah, finally someone is standing up against Kyle, you know,
What did
and
Kyle
all of
do?
that, you know. And yeah, exactly. I was like, okay. And, you know, all because Kyle, and this is what I believe. I think
texting
Kyle
PK.
does in PK. But I also believe that Kyle doesn't really give a shit about Dorit that much and has never really give a shit about Dorit. And I actually believe that Kyle might be best friend or better friends with PK than with Dorit, but she's being pushed to be friends with Dorit because she needs to be a girl's girl, you know? So
I mean, all things are true, but you know what? If that's the case, then I would just appreciate Kyle to just say that.
yeah,
Like, you know what, Kyle? You know what, Zuri? I'm gonna be real honest with you. I've gotten a lot closer to your husband than you.
look, the moment.
But I do think it's a little. I understand Dorit's position. Like, I don't give a fuck like how much you knew my man. If we don't go together anymore, you riding with me. Like I tell my best friend Juliet all the time. I'm like, whatever man I was talking to, you're not friends with him anymore. The minute we're done, we're done.
But because
Bro.
she's your friend, you know?
Right.
But at the end of the day, I don't believe that they were really friends. And I think even from last year, when Kyle said, I think it was on an Amazon Live or something, she literally said like, Dorit is always exaggerating our friendship. We are not really that close, and we have only been into like one trip together, and it was like a couple's trip. From that moment, I was like, they're not really that close.
Well,
you know.
Well, I mean, I guess Kyle said it. Maybe
You know?
Kyle's right.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
Kyle's like, I don't know why you're tripping so hard. Like,
And I think it's because I think Kyle does care a little bit about what people in general are saying. And I think a lot of fans, they want, again, Kyle to be a girl's girl, you know, and you need to have Dorit's back, you know, and blah, blah, blah. But then I'm thinking, what if Kyle doesn't give a shit about Dorit? What if Kyle is actually really good friends with PK? You know, so...
I mean, Mauricio's like best friends with him.
Exactly. So, because Mauricio and PK are so close and have been so close for so many years, I will assume that maybe Kyle was also close with PK, you know? We saw it with Lisa Vanderpump. Lisa Vanderpump was best friends with PK, not with Dorit, you know? So I think maybe it was the same. Maybe it was the same situation, you know. And now, but Kyle is being pushed into being like, "Oh no, yeah, I'm your friend. I'm your friend," and maybe she's not her friend.
Well, the thing is that Kyle also has like, first of all, even if Kyle didn't do Real Housewives, she's good on the money.
Yeah.
Like she don't need. She has like, she's gonna take a percent. She has the agency because she will take some of that.
Okay.
They've been married long enough, honey. This is California. Like they've been married the past 10 years, baby. The agency is half hers. You know what I'm saying? So like. You know what I mean? All of that, like Dorit, I think, is like about to get a divorce. And Dorit was married to a man with money. Isn't that what it is? That's what it is. So it's like, what if I were Dorit, I would be kind of like, I mean, I get the mentality. She needs to like live and she doesn't want to change her lifestyle. Like,
yeah. I mean, my thing is like with Dorit is like, look, that's the thing. That's her agenda. She needs storylines because she needs money. I mean, it's being alleged that PK doesn't really have money, you know. So what is she gonna take then?
Well, they got their house. Their house came out of foreclosure or whatever it was, didn't it? Yeah, their house. Yeah,
lately.
Yeah, he paid it. He paid the whole. He gotta have something because that's an expensive.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not saying that they're broke. You know, I'm just saying that they don't have the amount of money that they are trying to portray to be. In fact, it has been known for years that they used to live above their means. You know, so. I just think that is the thing. That's why I have been a little bit like with Dorit because to me, it doesn't feel authentic, you know? To me, it feels weird that for years you talk about how amazing PK was and what a great father he was and what an amazing husband he was. And the moment that they divorced, he's a raging alcoholic. He's a horrible father.
Well, he said he was an alcoholic, though.
No, yeah, but he said he said that he was an alcoholic and he stopped drinking. But she said, "Oh, he's a raging alcoholic and he will have these outbursts," which it might be true. I'm not saying that it's not true. You know, I think we have gone through so many housewives, so many people. I mean, we have a PhD on housewife at this point, right? 20 years of experience. You know. I feel something is up with Dorit that I have never been able to like really shake, and to me, it has never feel authentic, you know. And I feel like she needs to like be real about her new reality, right? like what is this is really gonna look like, because even if you get, I don't remember if she has a prenup or not, but whatever money she gets from PK is not gonna be enough to have the lifestyle that she's used to.
Oh no,
you know.
Well, I will tell you this. That's why you got to give Erica her flowers, though. Because Erica, for what Erica was living like, granted, I'm not with how she was living that way. I'm not with none of that. But she did downsize, and she even says like, I can't have that. You got to sell it, like whatever. Like I do appreciate that. Like let's just say it's, I don't know if it's fake or not, but at least I feel like she understands like what it was like to be poor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like she did downsize. I mean, it's true. Like she did. She's like, I can't afford that. I'm on a budget. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like she's very much like, I don't have the thing. She doesn't even come out with music videos really. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. Like she's very like, she keeps it real, and I appreciate that. But I think that also like Dorit is like in the middle of going through all this stuff, and it's true. You're living this lifestyle, $10 million house, all this stuff like that. You know you're about to lose it. How do you like? I think I'd be acting a little weird too. I think I'd be trying to.
Yeah.
I gotta, cause where's Beverly Beach?
Gone, I guess. I don't know, like.
All right, where's all that stuff?
Where are the wedding dresses? Where are the, like, I don't know.
My girl tried.
I know.
My girl tried.
All right, guys. So we're gonna leave it at this. I know. Well, so before we go, just plug yourself in. Tell everyone where they can find you everywhere.
Okay. So on Instagram and TikTok at DAlexanderMusic. Yes, DALEXANDER music. Handles for those. My YouTube is at Daniel in caps. I know, literally, it's Daniel in caps. And yeah, follow me, subscribe, all that, and wait for my new music because it's gonna be epic.
Yeah, listen to the single. It's really, really good. Just for tonight.
Just for tonight.
Just for tonight, yes. And that's it, guys. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. You probably already know, but like my other YouTube channel is back, The Real Andy of Beverly Hills, where I spill the tea every single day, so go and subscribe to that one as well. And I told you I have another little surprise for you guys, so stay tuned, because right now I'm gonna show you guys my exclusive interview with Rosalyn from Members Only Palm Beach. We had a full-on conversation, and there is so much tea about that show that you have no idea, okay? So watch it and leave me all your comments below. I love you guys, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am joined by the one and only Miss Rosalyn Yellin from Members Only Palm Beach. How are you, Rosalyn?
I'm doing great. It's so nice to see you today.
So nice to see you. Oh my God. You know that your name has been out there everywhere right now, right?
Yes.
Like your show took, not even USA, but like the world.
Yeah.
By storm.
The world.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Talk to me a little bit about how do you feel about this new experience, this new chapter of being on Netflix on a worldwide platform, and how your life have changed, a little bit since then.
It's wonderful. It's amazing being on Netflix. I love seeing myself on the screen. It's surreal. It's kind of like, oh my gosh. But it's been an amazing experience. I love it. Things have changed a little bit just because like when I go out now, people recognize me. Not everywhere, but I get people who recognize me a lot. So it's fun.
It's fun for sure. Like you said on the show from the very beginning that you were coming from a different world, in your past, and you work your way into like the person that you are now.
Yes.
What is one thing that no one watching will ever guess about, that transition, and that might surprise them?
One thing that someone would never guess about the transition?
Yeah.
Well, I always wanted to do television. I always wanted to do like a Housewives, so I never thought that there was going to be a show on Netflix. So it's something that I secretly always wanted to do in my life.
Oh, so you manifested this.
I did. I manifested this, and I actually think other people manifested it for me also.
Oh yeah? What?
Because I know it sounds crazy, but there was this one girl who actually she didn't like me, and she kept making videos and doing like the Netflix symbol, dun dun, and then she would put my face there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like she was going to tell everyone like about me, like I'm not a nice girl or blah blah blah, whatever it is. And I was like, oh my gosh, she manifested this for me.
Well, you know what? That's great, because sometimes people say haters are the biggest manifestors. You know? They will make things happen for you.
It's crazy. It's so crazy. It's true.
I mean, it's wild that you came from, you know, the person that you were before. You know, you bring this platform, right? But I think one of the beautiful parts of your story is also that you decided to take your part in this world to make the world a better place. You know, you are in all of these charities and you do all of this work. Is that something that has been a passion of yours forever, or you start like now?
I always enjoyed helping people. I always wanted to help others. I always wanted to help people be healthy. So, you know, I taught dance fitness, and I did that as a creative outlet while I was raising my 5 children. And I don't know if you know that, but my classes were huge. It was like such a beautiful community that I built. My classes started with like 6 people in the first class. Nobody wanted it. Monday, 5:15 p.m. Then I was like, I'll take it. 6 people the next week, 12 people, then 24. And then my classes had like 100 people in them, all the way up to 180 people per class. So I taught in a basketball gym. So I always was giving great energy, always helping people, helping them reach their goals. So it was always something that was important to me. And then when my kids were in high school, I always helped them do a lot of community service, and my kids started clubs, and I taught them the importance of helping people who don't have as much as we do. So we would give out turkeys or deliver Meals on Wheels to you know, poor families, and I would go with them to the complexes, knock on the doors, give food. So it was something that I always did, but now in Palm Beach, I can do it on a greater scale, like bigger numbers.
I think that speaks volumes, you know, of you as a human in general, you know. I wanted to ask you, because I mean, the proof is right there that you have worked very hard for everything that you have, you know. So what was like your reaction when you see some of the people on the cast, like, saying that you don't work, or that you didn't do anything, or you just like marry for money or wherever? Like, how do you react to those accusations when you have all of these trajectories, as you say?
I think that I think sometimes people will find fault with somebody that they don't like, no matter what. Saying that, you know, I never worked and I don't have substance is not a nice thing to say, you know, especially I've raised 5 incredible children, and they're all adults that I'm very proud to have raised, and they all give back to society in their own ways. And that's a testament to me and my mothering and everything that I've done my whole life. And I did work because I did teach dance fitness. And I, you know, kept a household and was a wife, a mother. I did a lot in the community. So, and
also like being a mother is
full-time
and like kind of like the ultimate job. If you're raising good people for the future.
I think it is the ultimate job in this world is to be a mother. And for someone to say that, you know, because I didn't work or build a corporation or build a company, that I don't have any substance is just not true. We're very different, and that's fine, but I don't diminish other people. I would never diminish other people. So it was quite shocking to watch it back and see people talk like that about me. I really, really was surprised with that. Well,
I'm very glad that you are still kind of like keeping true to yourself, which is the only thing that you can do, especially on reality TV. You know? Let me ask you, so, you know, in this show, there is a lot of talk about, you know, like rules and society, you know, what you have to do, and you cannot show boob and knee at the same time, you know, and all of that. I think one of the questions that I keep saying everywhere is like, how much of that is real reality, you know, in society, and how much is like a little bit amplified for the show.
Okay, so the show is amplified because a reality show leans into the storyline to make a strong reaction. So they want people to have these strong reactions.
Yeah.
So of course it's not as heightened as that. But there is a little bit of common sense in that. So when I moved to Palm Beach, somebody did tell me that, darling, don't show your boobs on your knees. So I told the producers that when they asked me for my rule. I was like, well, somebody said it to me. I can't believe it's this huge thing. And the producers loved it. They really leaned into it. But the truth is, if you're going to a charity event in a private country club and you're somebody's guest, you want to dress more like you're going to church. You don't want to dress like you're going to Live nightclub in Miami or Nikki Beach. You do have to be a little cognizant of that. And I think it was totally fine that that woman socialite said it to me. You know, I looked at myself like, oh, well, I see what she's saying. It's not literal. It's, you know, maybe you want to be a little more modest around these socialites in this club atmosphere. But yeah, the show leaned into it. You know, I just think that Romina was like more resistant to that. But like when someone said it to me, I got it. I was like, you know what? Because we come from Bucks County. I brought Romina on the show. We both come from the same town. I'm not saying we dress promiscuous. I'm just saying it's not Palm Beach style. Yeah. It's just a little different there. They dress different in Palm Beach than they do in Beverly Hills.
That is
so
true.
It's very different. So you just want to be aware and dress respectfully.
Respectfully, I think that's the word, you know.
Yes, I think that's really it. But like next season, or if we get next season, I am not going to participate in that because I think it was beaten to death, you know. And
I mean, it was like a line, but a lot of people actually kind of like it, but they still ask the same things because you are right. You know, every society has their own rules, but also it's more about like respect the people that are in there, you know. And it's, I mean, I don't know. At least for me, it's kind of like common sense. You know?
Exactly. It really just should have been common sense. That's why when I see so many people understand it and love it, but so many people don't understand it, and maybe they are upset. Oh, don't change, be you. But nobody tried to change her. I never said don't be yourself. Just dress a little more modest. You know, in the club. That's it. In the private club.
I agree with that. All right. So you were crowned like the queen of Palm Beach. You know. How do you feel about that title, especially now with all of the drama that surrounded that title? How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, you know, I just thought it was, when I watched it back, I thought it was so funny, you know, and I had no idea they were going to do that. Like Gail and the producers or whatever, nobody told me. So I was like surprised when she gave me the baton, when she gave me the crown. I was like, oh, wow. Like, you know, and I just thought that it's taking a figure of speech and then making it real, you know, but there's so many queens in Palm Beach. Everyone's a queen, and you know, honestly though, the crown looks really good on me. So if she wants to come and get it, you know, she can come and get it.
The crown is heavy, darling.
She's not going to get it. Once you give it, you can't take it away.
Exactly. So
it's just funny.
How is your relationship with the other ladies right now? Like, are you in a good place with all of them?
I mean, I feel like I am in a place where I'm comfortable. I'm very close with Romina and Maria. We're very, very close. Like, we talk all day long. We have a group chat 100 times a day. We FaceTime the three of us all the time. So I'm very close with them. And I always was close with Romina. It doesn't matter how the show was edited or looked. Like, her and I are like this. I brought her on the show. She's from my town. You know, she's younger than me, but I'm always going to look after her. She's always going to have a seat at my table. So that's that. And I said that on the show, but they didn't put it on, you know? Like, we filmed for 10 weeks, or 8 weeks, and they only showed 6 hours.
So much that you can actually...
So they really wanted to lean into the mentorship of me with her, but we're also, like, friends. So that's really great. Hillary and I, you know, we kind of patch things up, but who knows? I feel like her and I, we patch things up, and then she gets mad about something, you know. She gets mad, she gets glad. So I feel like Hillary is actually...
like a frenemy kind of...
I mean, she came at me a lot on the show. Every time in the chair, she said something about me that I was like, what? Like, you know, a fake, a phony, a fraud. You know, no substance. I never worked. I mean, she really threw the kitchen sink at me.
Did she ever apologize for any of those
No.
comments? Or no?
No, but she said, they were so upset about this episode 8. So, I don't want anybody to feel bad. So I said, well, I'm sorry if I said something in the heat of the moment. But, after like filming for 8 weeks and being picked on constantly, sometimes you just pick, and then somebody like explodes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, so after the show aired, there was a lot of conversation in Palm Beach and West Palm Beach and all of that, people were saying that a lot of people from there were a little bit, not happy with the portray of the show. Do you feel that you and you girls are an actually good portray of what is happening over there?
I think that the show did show our life. So there's a lot to be said about this. First of all, I knew that the people in Palm Beach would not be happy with the show. I knew it. I didn't know, though, they came out, they wanted to be on the media, anonymous, we don't like this, that's not us, it's not a portrayal. I was surprised that other people around the world were listening to them. It's like a small minority making a lot of noise, because when I'm in Palm Beach and I walk down the street, everyone loves me. And Rosalyn, they take pictures, they video me, and they love the show, we went season 2. So on the ground in Palm Beach, it's very positive. In the cloud and online, anonymous, it's rude. So I knew that they wouldn't like it because Palm Beach is a private place. But guess what? Those people are still private. They're not talked about on the show. Their privacy is private. They have nothing to do with this show. Romina's journey, her struggles, her path to Palm Beach is her path. Who is it for them to say that's not her path?
Yeah.
My journey is my journey. I'm not them. They're not me. It's the 5 girls. This is our life. That's what a reality show is. So if they don't like it, okay. You can live in your $50 million, $100 million house. Nobody knows you. You can remain faceless, anonymous, and nobody's talking about you. Right? Yeah. So just let others live. If this is a dream I always had, like I said, I came to Palm Beach to fulfill my dreams. I did. Yeah. I'm fulfilling my dreams. Like, who are they to say that that's not life in Palm Beach when it is our life in Palm Beach? It's not their life, but it's our life.
Also, I think it's not your responsibility to put a face on a whole
Absolutely
town.
Not.
There are like so millions of different stories.
Right. And exactly. So they might be upset that Maria has tattoos, or this one wears stripper heels, or whatever, but that is who they are. And Maria is a DJ. Yes, she has money, but she is a DJ. She's a creative kind of girl. They don't like that maybe that's the face of Palm Beach, but it's not the face of Palm Beach. They're looking at it wrong, right? Yeah. Because we don't portray the whole city. You are not portraying all of Beverly Hills, right? Yeah. Portray you. I portray me. That's my life. If they want to be on the show and portray different, come be on second. Let's go.
Let's see if you can do this.
Right. Let's see. Let's do it. Yeah.
So let me ask you about. So you have been a part of the society for a good amount of time.
6 years.
6 years, right? How do you feel about the new generation that are coming into society that are very different? Because society. Yeah. Palm Beach, Beverly Hills, everywhere. They usually, like we said, they have their own rules. They like to do things certain way, right?
Yes.
But the newer generations are getting to be more real. They don't like to follow rules. They want to do their own things. Have you noticed that change? And how do you think society is going to accept this new generation of people? Or do they have to change to be what it always have been? How do you feel about that?
Well, I say in the show, Romina is not going to change Palm Beach. Because the private clubs have their rules, and the rules are the rules.
Yeah.
Can't wear jeans. You can't take photos. When you go into a lot of the clubs, they put black tape on your phone. So there's some things that are like not going to change. There's a dress code. Men can't come in shorts and flip-flops either. So why should a girl maybe wear shorts and I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yes,
They have their rules, and Palm Beach is one of the last societies in the country and in the world where these rules are very important to them, but that's in the private clubs. That's not in the restaurants and everything. So when the if the new generation comes in and they want to be a little freer and young and more hip, I think that's wonderful. I think that's great. You know, I think that there's a lot of room in Palm Beach for everyone.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen any changes, like inside of those clubs now that these younger people are coming, or
No.
it's pretty much the same?
No, it's the same. Not at all.
Okay. All right. And let me see. Okay. Okay. The last two questions that I'm going to ask you. So the first one is, as I said before, you know, philanthropy is very important to you. You know,
Yes.
is there anything very special that you're working right now that you'd like to like share with the world?
Yes. So I have Red, White, and Vogue coming up. That is for the veterans, the Gray Team. The Gray Team is actually putting this on, but I asked the Gray Team last year if they would have this event with me, and I would host it for them at Mar-a-Lago. It's 700 people. It's black tie. This year it's at night. It's going to be spectacular. And I'm very, very proud of it because, like I said, it was kind of like an idea that I had, and I was scared to do it, you know? It's a big undertaking, but I asked them at the Great Team, would you want to do this with me? And there was no hesitation. Trish, who runs it, just said yes. And we just took it from there. So this is our second annual Red, White, and Vogue, March 12th. And I'm very, very excited about that. So that benefits veterans. And March 13th, I am dancing at the Breakers in Palm Beach for Dance the Night Away with Derek Huff, Susan Lucci, Sue Bell, they're judges. Derek Huff is the MC, and I'm dancing to raise money for cancer patients who cannot afford to pay their mortgage or their rent or put food on the table while they're going through cancer treatments. We don't want anybody to become homeless while they're fighting for their life. So I have back-to-back events for that, and I'm very proud of all of the work that I'm doing and the money that I'm raising for cancer patients and veterans.
Wow. Well, congratulations on that. And I have to say,
Thank
I mean, I'm just proud of you for doing all of these. These causes are so important right now, as you said. You know, like mental health is so important right now. The fact that you are doing that job, like, congratulations. You are amazing.
Thank you.
And last but not least, have you heard anything about season 2? Like,
oh my gosh.
Has Netflix say anything? Like,
we're very close to getting a season 2. What we need is for people to not only watch the show, we need people to finish the show. We need completion. So we have a lot of people watching this show, but we need you all to finish it. We need like a 90% completion rate to be counted as watched. So that's all they're looking for now to give us the green light, and we're very close. We're only like 10% away from that number. So it's really, we just need a small amount of people to like finish it. You know what's frustrating? I've met so many people who love the show so much. They're like, we're saving the last episode to before we watch season 2. And I'm like, no, like, don't save it, watch it.
Watch it.
You know, don't
go
save
all the
it.
way.
Yeah, go all the way, watch it.
Guys, you have to watch it. I have to tell you, I binge watched the whole show.
And finish it.
And finish it.
Finish it.
Especially because you really need that push that you go all the way till the end.
Yes.
And you crave that second season.
Yes. And episode 8 was kind of the best.
Yeah.
It was really good. And I think next season, if we get a season 2, it's going to be like even better. It was great.
When you get that season 2.
Yes. If and when. I think because like we'll all be a little more comfortable. I know I will be. And, you know, I think I'm going to really bring it.
Are you scared of anything coming on season 2, or are you going to be just the same?
No, I'm less scared. Like I won't be afraid at all. And I'm ready for that. And I really want to like shine more, show myself more. I think I was a little reserved, you know, a little quiet sometimes.
Also, there is a lot of big personalities, so like, you have to like play with that energy constantly, you know. But like, look, I have to tell you, you are of course, a fan favorite.
Thank you.
People are really loving you over there. You literally went viral, on social media,
Yeah.
and
Thank you.
that has a lot of weight nowadays, and that means that people are loving you for who you are or what you are bringing to the table.
Yes, thank you.
So I have to tell you, I think I have a good feeling that season 2 is going to come.
I hope so.
And congratulations on this journey.
Thank you.
And on season 1, because that was a hell of a journey and it was really, really good.
Yes.
And that's it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
No, that was
It
amazing.
So nice.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.